Guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Diablo with Mario Pro, and we're just beginning where we left off last time with being in the town with the Templar. We just beat the Templar's corrupt friend, and now we're off to kill King Leoric. King Leoric. We're gonna go fight him. We're gonna kill him. We're gonna make him pay, and then we're gonna get a legendary. So. Let's get moving. Okay. We gotta search for the royal. We got to search for the royal crypt. Right. I need my dogs. Royal crypt. Where art thou? Treasure chest. Belt of the focus. That's always nice. I probably should have sold some stuff while I was in the town. Okay, so we're off to kill King Leoric by whatever means. And our little Templar friend here will be helping us do so. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, that's where I put my grasping hands. Now, put it up there. There we go. See, that's what I meant to do. But the game didn't want me to do what I wanted to do. So the game was making it harder on me by not letting me do what I wanted to do. Because games are mean by doing that. Excuse me, where do you think you're going? And that's how we wash our hands. A crossbow. I don't use crossbows. No siree. They are not for me. I am not the singer. But yeah, so we're out to kill King Leoric after we fight 7,000 bajillion guys and a mortar boss. We're out to kill King Leoric because no, the Skeleton King. We're off to fight the Skeleton King, who might be King Leoric, but we're going to fight him because he's the reason that all these monsters are showing up at New Tristram again. So we have to fight through basically every... Just kill that guy. Kill that guy. So yeah, we have to stop him in order to stop all the monsters from attacking the town. The head of what? Ah, the head of thorns. Magic mojo. I mean, it doesn't really give me much, but I'll hold on to it because for all I know, I can make that better with the Enchantress, which is really cool because the Enchantress, you can pay her to change a magic ability on any of your items, but once you choose one ability, you can only change that ability. So let's say like you don't like it having Vitality, well you can change it to having, you can go to change the Vitality trait, but whatever the new trait is, you can only change that trait next. So be careful when you're choosing what you want to change. Because, I mean, you can keep changing that one trait, but you can't change any of the other traits, like if it gives you more damage, or if it gives you more cold damage, or if it gives you any other stuff. Like, you have to make sure that you know what you want to trade off before you do it, and that's a lot. My dogs will get it. My dogs are smart enough.
Spirits aid me.
Alright, let's go this way, because this way looks like the non-objective way. And it was! No barrel skeletons in those. That's good. That's always good. It's good. I thought that was a enemy. So sorry about the last video, guys. I realized that the camera was pretty massive on it, and I kind of felt bad because I feel like I cut off a lot of the video. So I'm hoping that this one's a little bit smaller, so that way you guys can see more. What is this? Apparently we're just gonna kill these guys and something's gonna happen. No dialogue through any of this? Okay. So, is that really it? That's a little disappointing. I was expecting like a boss battle right there. Maybe we haven't gotten King Leoric yet. You must explore, everybody. Always, always explore. Because you miss a lot of stuff in this game. Major Phoenix, when we were playing together, there was this one just very lonely little barrel in just a room. And he was like, hey, hold on. I feel like I need to break this barrel. And so he walks over there, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm laughing to myself. And he breaks it, and he got himself a legendary shield. And I wanted to punch him because I was jealous. Because what I got was like some white, crappy shoulder pads and whatnot. And I was like, oh yeah, this is real fair. But I mean, the thing is that it just really proves to you that you need to explore in this game. Just to find basically anything, you need to explore. Leaving a little dot not searched on a map you miss a lot. Like you could miss a treasure goblin, which would give you a legendary shield. So just whenever you're searching through one of the maps, make sure that you search the entire thing, because searching pays off. Yeah, it's a bit tedious, but other than that, it's so rewarding. Because, okay, yeah, so you might not find something now, you might not find something the second time you do it, but when you find something, you're like, wow, I'm glad I explored. Boosh. Skadoosh. But yeah, so another thing I wanted to ask you guys is, if you guys would want me to play just like SoundCloud in the back, because I understand that well, okay then. I understand that after a little bit, you know, sometimes I will go quiet, and if music would help you guys with that, then by all means, let me know in the comments so that way I know. New skills. Always good. Raise a zombie that charges enemies in its path before decomposing. Okay. Horrify. Phobia. Affected enemies run away in fear. I don't care. I was not the fan of that. Ah, we already did this. Oh. Okay, I mean, they're better. Like, when it's better for a reason, so. I have yet to get intelligence for my shoulder pads, but how should you train? You should train by fighting stuff. That's just a thought. Figured that might work. I don't know what that was. I'm going to do this. Oh, that's a very short range. I'll assume that it does a lot, though. Yeah, does a lot. Oh, jeez. Now, this is a fight. Alright, cool. I can deal with this. Not efficiently, but I can deal with it. Okay. No, do not get frozen in this game. Getting frozen will make you hate your life.
I am healed.
I am healed. Yes, you are. And you are strong. You don't need no man. Yeah. Charger does a lot!
Need more time.
It needs more time. Just got decimated by that. What was this? Just like another area to come out of? Books. Always grab books. Just always.
When we returned from our horrific defeat in Westmarch, my beloved king lost all pretense of sanity. He seethed with rage, spitting curses upon us as traitors. With great sorrow, I ran him through.
Your evil undoes you.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. If you gotta kill somebody, man. Quick and painless. Oh, aren't you a cool guy? To be honest, I've lost track of how many you've killed because it seems like I'm doing all the work. My back is aching, man. My back hurts because you're so lazy. Pick up the slack.
For my last attempt to honor my king. As we laid him to rest in his burial chamber, he manifested as a hideous skeletal demon. Gorash and my other knights were overcome at once, but I fought on.
So this guy is super cool. Being able to take on skeleton armies. That'd be pretty cool. To be honest, I don't think I would react positively if I saw a skeleton. To see the skeletal structure of what is inside me standing in front of me, moving without any muscles or any assistance of any means, would scare the ever-living shit out of me. I'd probably die from just looking at it. Like my mind wouldn't be able to grab the concept of there's a skeleton in front of you. It'd be like, I don't know what I'm looking at, and I'm working too hard to try and figure it out, so I'm just gonna explode. And then I just fall over. That's a good ending to a horror movie. As you can tell, I am not the one for advice for movies.
It needs more time.
Come on. Ooh, boy.
The spirits aid me.
Do they? Because I'm not really feeling you when you say that they aid you. Evil skeleton. Battle skeletons! Common debris. Always helpful. What is all this? Oh, it's just a warp pad. In case I ever want to come back to here. Don't know why I would, but in case I ever do, I don't know why you went here. Sarcophagus. Sarcophagus skeletons. Now that makes sense. Ooh, Guardian. Oh, I am full. Nice. That is good on everything. You know what? I'm actually gonna
I
back
can't carry anymore.
because I'm pretty sure that this guy dropped some great loot. Or so it has been explained to me. So we're gonna go over here. I don't know why I said sell stuff. Did I say sell stuff? I don't even remember. No. By shutting up. Very disrespectful and rude, sir. Okay, so none of these I can really use for myself. But that does not mean that I myself do not have anything. Can you give me an amulet? I don't look like it. And you can't give me rings either. So what's the worst thing I have? I don't have good boots. Let's try it. That's a belt. I did a belt. I don't know why I did a belt. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. Okay. Not gonna say anything. I would like some boots, please. There we go. Not a massive upgrade, but hey, an upgrade's an upgrade, regardless of what anybody says. Oh, that has boss stats written all over it. Yeah, King Leoric. King Leoric is the Skeleton King. See, I got some of the story. I know my logic. I know my story-ish. It was this pool of reflection. That might help. Whatever, let's just do this. Oh.
Keep your distance. This burden is mine to bear. May death bring peace from your madness, Leon.
Traitors! Even in death, the armies of Condorus will still obey their king. Even if you will not.
Am I fighting him? Okay. Just a big ol' apparition. I mean, sure. That's... is it too late?
You dare to bring the Lord of Life into my tomb? We shall put you down, Hellspawn.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Apparently we have to kill the pillars for some reason. I didn't know I was playing StarCraft. Why do I feel like somebody out there isn't going to catch that reference? Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go the other way because there is stuff unexplored. It might just be a dead end, but like I said, explore everything. Because the one time you don't, you miss that legendary quiver. Shield. I said shield. I meant shield. Don't judge me. I'm very forgetful.
Focus is good, but do not let it know you.
I mean, what she says is basically true. Like, but at the same time, you know, it's just weird because you wouldn't expect this level of depth from a video game. Nice. Ten out of 10. Go get 'em, dogs! That's how you do it. And that's the way we wash our hands. It's perfect! This has boss level all over it.
We have just arrived in Crystal. I must say, I'm a bit dismayed. This place is a backwater filled with serfs and an ancient broken-down monastery. Hardly fit for the king of Condorus. I cannot fathom why Lazarus was so intent on this becoming our new seat of power.
It was all a trick. They wanted you dead, dude. And there's nothing you can do about it now. I mean, you're dead, but at the same time you're alive because you're the Skeleton King. Let's go! Crypt of the Skeleton King. This is boss status.
You will never defeat me!
Wanna bet?
You were defeated the moment you surrendered to madness.
Right. That is nothing. Starting off great. I need to show that. Nope. Ah, there it is. I was like, just random blue lights. No reason. Gate 1, down. I don't use axes, but sure. Right. There you go, dude. Fight me. I dare you, bro. Come at me. That's a cool mace. I want his mace. I'll put it on the Crusader. Yep, that's fair. Okay. Okay, teleportation man. Take my zombies! Okay, then.
I do not have enough mana.
Sorry, guys. I'm just really trying to focus right now. Because I can't take too many of those hits.
I need mana.
I did that in the wrong area. I know I put my head that way. Where'd he go? Oh. Okay. That's fair. I can deal with this. No, I can't! I lied.
Not ready yet.
He's almost dead. He's almost dead. He's almost dead. Hit him! Why are you not moving? Oh, he's surrounded. What do you? There he is. Kill, 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 destroy, destroy, destroy. There we go.
Shatarum high priests in Kurast proclaimed Leoric king of Kondurus many years ago. He ruled well until Diablo's influence drove him mad, and the loyal knight Black Danon was forced to slay him. Afterward, Diablo himself raised Leoric from the dead as the Skeleton King, until the monarch's son, Aiden, vanquished him.
So they're a little bit weaker, but they give me more damage by like a lot. That's the crown, yeah. That's what I thought I got. Oh hey, I get to figure out what the star was.
Ah, here is the crater.
Yeah. What is that, a rock? Oh, that's a guy. That's a guy. Oh, stranger.
So you are the fire that fell from the sky. Why do I find you here at the source of this place's darkness? Do you remember why you are here?
I am not your enemy. I think, yes, I believe I have come unwilling. The darkness has come here.
Tyrael. Tyrael. I knew that voice from somewhere. I play Heroes of the Storm. That's Tyrael. That's Tyrael. That is our good old pal, Tyrael. Don't kill me. It was a joke. Ooh, plot!
All the mysteries yet to be solved. I now learn that the fallen star is a man. He remembers little of himself. I will bring him to Deckard King. Perhaps then he will have some answers.
Deckard Cain is actually a pretty cool character. I'm liking him. What is that? Oh, no. Give me my fire. Yeah.
This man was the fallen star.
No man could survive such a thing. Who are you? What are you?
Pain-bearing brains. I cannot remember.
Your message might be all that can save us from impending doom.
That's a lot to, just kind of throw at a guy. Oh, by the way, real quick, when you get a legendary, it's always unidentified. You need to find the Book of Cain to identify it. That is a very nice helmet. And I shall use it. Forever and ever. That is a very nice belt as well. I shall use that as well. Let me do some quick foraging. Can't do that. But yeah, so that's Tyrael for sure. If, you know, we go off of... Right, that's from the beginning. If we go off of what I know from Heroes of the Storm.
Sword of great power. It was part of me. It shattered into 3 pieces as I fell.
Why 3?
It is vital that we find those pieces. I believe the sword made whole will restore your memory.
The goblin rampaging
Some more
could the sword have
crazy
something to do with
assumptions.
Of course. Just as the dead rose around the stranger, the sword pieces drove the goatman to madness.
I will bring back the sword and bring peace to the goatman, one way or another.
I mean, sure. Go to the Fields of Misery. Why would I want to go there? She has a point. She has a point.
This town is done, and we know if we live together, we will make it to war. We will make a sport for the houses. You stay here and run the gates.
Not a bad plan. Just want you guys to know that,
Sure, I make good business with some unsavory type. Pass the savings on to you.
do you? Masterful Ring of the Bear. That's a pretty nice amulet. I'll buy that, actually. Thank you, sir. That was actually a very good purchase. It's a lucky amulet as well, so I gain, like, money and stuff. But yeah, so now we have to get Tyrael's sword.
Something sturdy in the distance.
Yep. We're not gonna fight that yet. No, we are.
We'll rip these brutes to shreds.
Will we? But yeah, so now we have to go get Tyrael's sword, I do believe. And some goat men are going to get in the way for whatever reason. So, for another playlist, I have re-downloaded.
A well-deserved death.
I mean, so I have re-downloaded Amnesia, Descent of Darkness, and I'm looking forward to it. But at the same time, like I said, I'm not, because I really want to play the game, and I'm actually excited because you guys will be able to be there with me the entire way, which will be a lot more fun. And you know, it's really interesting because the game itself is I respect the creators of it, because before you start playing it, they give you a little hint, not a hint, but a little tip that you play with the lights off, with headphones, and you play at night. And now I have no problem with doing it with all of that, but I'm not doing all three at the same time. I will play with the lights off. I will play with my headphones on. I will not play at night. I will play in the dark at night. I will play with my headphones, but I will not play with the lights off. Just, you know, I can't do it. I'm too much of a wuss. But at the same time, maybe once I beat it and I know what's gonna happen, I'll do all three. But that's asking a lot of me, so I wouldn't exactly hold me to that. But at the same time, if it's so highly demanded, I will do it. Will I enjoy it any more? No. But then again, it's not really, that's not really the point of me playing it. The point is so that way you guys can see me scream like a little girl. Which, let's face it, is going to happen many times. Do I want it to? Again, no. But
Marshal Zakharuma rebels. He taught them to channel the power of light in the same way that the newly founded paladins were being trained. But these recruits, these crusaders, were given insight into the primal powers of Zakharum in a way no paladin ever has.
So that's basically telling me that crusaders are better than paladins. Which, I mean, I do and I don't believe, because paladins are the guys with the big hulking shoulder pieces, which look awesome in any medieval movie, or just sound amazing by any medieval book standard. I am a huge fan of the paladin-esque kind of role in medieval stories. I think that they are quite easily one of the coolest of the characters, but at the same time I'm also kind of split, because I like the Wizard or the Warlock, or whatever you want to call it, in the books and movies, because just magic really interests me. And you know, with magic, you know, it's all about, like, today magic is just, it's all illusions, but like, to think that there could have been magic, the fact that like movies portray it, like, even though it wasn't real. Could you imagine being able to shoot a fireball, or freeze somebody, or just use electricity? Like, this would all be just the coolest thing ever. But at the same time, it would also be very scary, because in many of the movies, somebody uses it for evil, and somebody has to fight the evil guy, and when somebody has to fight the evil guy, somebody dies. Now, I mean, of course, like I said, you know, that's all movies and books and, you know, all that, but again, just to think, like, what if that kind of magic used to be real? Like, what if you could shoot a fireball? What if you could electrocute somebody? What if you could heal yourself? That's a Skyrim thing, but I mean, it could be. I mean, we're talking about magic here.
My power
So,
is vast.
just to think about the unlimited options of what you could do with magic is just beyond insane, and that is a very nice chess piece. thank you for that. And it's very nice to me because I think it would be so cool just to be able to be like, hey, you're really getting on my nerves. Poof. Now you're a frog. I don't know. When you are healed by health glow, blah, 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 no thank you. Spirit walk. Leave your physical body and enter the realm to move faster. Nah. No, thank you. Groping eels. Increase the damage. Okay. Swallow your soul. Gain mana and maximum mana for each enemy harvested. Okay. What is this guy talking to me about? Oh. Huh. I mean, these are both good. Onslaught or charge? I think the stun will help. Is there anything else I can do for this guy? No? Alright, cool. That seems to be it. Yeah. Ooh, I need to get him some armor. Because that could possibly help. Alright. That's fair. So yeah, I lost my train of thought. Right, we were talking about magic, the thing that's fake, which would be amazing if it wasn't. Get over here!
He needs more time.
Get over here! Yeah, brother! None of this really looks as good as I wanted it to. But hey, I can't complain. Maybe if I could kill him faster. Maybe the faster you kill him, the better loot he gives. That seems like a concept that could be a thing. I don't know why I put that over there. Alright, so I want to use the soul harvest when I'm like in a crowd. Because I gain intelligence, mana, and a maximum mana for while I am. Hello. Okay.
Not ready yet.
Where are you going, girl? Okay. Oh no. But yeah, so is there anybody out there who kind of supports what I was saying about the whole magic thing? Like, have you ever been like playing Skyrim or Diablo and just been like, I wish I could, you know, summon like a companion, like a dog or something like that, or you know, I wish I could summon the Steel Titan from RuneScape. Like, it's just so amazing. Or being able to do like an avatar where you can control elements. I have a lot of dreams about controlling elements. It's actually pretty. It's one of my huge dreams. It always starts off with me just being at school, and you know, it's really a funny way that it starts, because like I'm not a mean kid. I don't get in fights. I don't mess with anybody. I kind of keep to myself. I mean, I'm not lonely. I mean, I have friends. I'm very lonely. I I have friends, but you know, I don't really hang out with the kids that look like they're typically bad kids. I mean, I know that's really bad to say because, you know, you can't just be like, oh yeah, that person is bad. But I mean, like, I don't hang out with kids that kind of give attitude to the teachers. I don't hang out with those kinds of kids. And so I just, you know, it always starts off with some kid just getting up in my face, and I don't understand why. So like he starts to get really angry, and then he like somehow knows a bunch about my life. So I started to get like freaked out and like even more angry because he's being accurate with his insults. And then I just get so mad, and I do like this very silly little like stomp thing, and just like the earth just cracks open, and I fall into this valley. And once I fall in, you know, I just wake up, and there are these stone brass knuckles in my backpack that are heavy. I couldn't pick up my backpack, and but I go to pick, like when I went to pick up my backpack, I couldn't pick up my backpack. But when I went to pick the brass knuckles up themselves, it's just as if I was just picking up two regular rocks. And in a very kind of like strange way, I don't, like, this is one of the parts that also really surprises me. I grab them and I put them on, and for no reason they grow these like stone tentacles that like pierce into my arm and then turn into like full-blown gauntlets that like run all the way down my forearm and are just like these massive just stone fists. And it's amazing because then I climb up with the fists, and then I beat up the kid that was making me angry. But like I always had that dream like at least once a month. And it's so amazing to me because if I could do that, I would lose my mind. I mean, I wouldn't fight people because that'd just be mean, because then I'm just punching people with stones on my hands. I'd be punching people with stones, and you know, that's not cool. But
I knew that I sharpened my weapon this morning.
sure. I know that, like, if that were to be a thing, like, I would have no other choice but to be like, I need to know why I got some stone brass knuckles, because just, like, there would have to be a story behind that. Like, that doesn't just happen. Like, I'm an ordinary guy, but, like, stomping and cracking the world open and then, like, finding these mystical knuckles that just are amazingly, like, it's all a dream, but there's a little shred of hope in me. It's like, that's gonna become a thing one day. But in the back of my head, I'm like, nah, it won't happen. But it's a very cool concept to me, because I'm a huge Magic fan. I just, I mean, I'm not really into the Magic today, unless we're talking like Penn and Teller. Penn and Teller, oh my god, if you don't know Penn and Teller, look up Penn and Teller right now. Penn and Teller is this amazing Magic duo, and they are hands down the best magicians I've ever seen. Penn and Teller, which funnily enough, Teller is this man who doesn't talk. It makes me laugh though, because so these two guys have some of the most impressive tricks I've ever seen. There's one where Teller goes up on stage, rolls up his sleeves so that way there's nothing, you see everything. So there's nothing up his sleeves, and there's just this giant tub of water just sitting in front of him, and it's amazing. It's like very like massive. So it's like, oh man, like what is he gonna do? And so he pulls out a bucket that has like, and he shows it to the crowd, and it has just like a solid pound, 2, 3, 4 pound bucket of quarters, and he just grabs a handful, dunks them in the water, you know, nothing happens. But then he kind of like smushes his hands together. He smushes his hands together to like show that he's like trying to change something. And so then he puts his hand back in the water and kind of like lets the coins roll off his hand, and they turn into goldfish. They turn into goldfish. And each time I watch it, I can't help but understand how, because the case is completely clear. So there's no like hidden box compartment. And if there was, you would hear quarters like clanking on whatever it is. So where do they go? Oh, it drives me insane because I want to know where they go, but they're so amazing that I can't figure it out. But I want to know so bad because Penn and Teller are just my favorite magicians. And I wanted to go see their show, but unfortunately it was in Las Vegas. And, I mean, you can go do stuff in Las Vegas when you're my age, but you can't do a lot, which unfortunately sucks. But at the same time, it wouldn't have, because if I knew that Penn and Teller was there, I would have gone in a heartbeat. So, another thing that I really like about them is, like, they show you their tricks. Like, they show you, like, how some of them are done. Like, Penn does this cup trick with 3 paper balls, 3 red solo cups, and an American potato. And basically, you know, they're all just under the cups, and he's like shuffling them about, and you know, he's like giving this whole spiel of what you need to be paying attention to, and then he takes one of the paper balls and he just like, kind of bounces away, throws it, and then under one of the cups is the American potato. But like the thing is that he says, "Now hold on, we're gonna show you it, but with see-through cups." And so then it basically goes through, and he just, you know, each time you would take a paper ball, you have one up your sleeve, so you put it back underneath, and then you would shuffle it up again. But nobody just, like today you expect something to be up the magician's sleeve, but nobody's just like, oh yeah, you know. And then so the way that they do the potatoes, they have it up their sleeve as well. But see, the thing is the potato is too big for you just to slide under a cup. So the little bounce in the ball, he like kind of does it, like he kind of gets his hand like all the way extended up, and he just keeps bouncing it, and it's a diversion, and nobody expects that to be what that is. You just think he's trying to be a funny guy, but then Penn and Teller like blow your mind by being like, yeah, this is really how we did it. Don't you feel smart? Like, and there's so many people that do the tricks that they do, and you know, of course, with given a nice handful, some of them fail, but the thing is that people have been able to recreate it. Like, of course, like the cup trick is kind of easy, but like some of the hard ones they've been able to do are just insane. Like, I don't understand magic. There comes a point every once in a while where like magic starts to just not make sense. But like, usually at a point, magic makes sense regardless. Like, you just need to see how it works. Like those guys that sit down cross-legged and then like start flying. Like, no, there's a pillar in the back that somebody kind of like pushes up and down that raises them, and they kind of move it around. Like, that's all that is. But see, the thing is that they put on this like black tarp, so that way it doesn't look like there's anything moving. And then once they're done, they kind of like pull it into the back of the stage, so that way nothing was there in the first place. And it's just mind-boggling because the first time you think of magic, you think it's all real, and then like once you keep up with the whole magic is real fantasy, you kind of start to believe that magic is real regardless. And then once you believe magic is real, you just can't stop yourself but being like, hey, something's wrong here. This isn't right. Anyway, guys, that's just my whole spiel on magic. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see all of you in the next episode. Laters.